So I got Alatar with us in the second part of the video. I got so many calls. I got so many calls from people from Africa and from the Middle East that we got one of your video uploaded a couple of days ago.
Okay.
And people were asking like, can you explain me a little bit more? Like he's got Canadian visa. Congrats.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, because I wanted to see the whole journey that he had done with us. And let's see first, listen from him. Today he's here to get his passport. So Alatar, congrats.
Thank you very much. Yeah, it's legitimate.
Yeah. So Alatar, a small journey from zero to till now, getting the passport, how it all went. It was very smooth journey.
I wouldn't say it was complicated because you kind of made it easy.
Thank you.
Okay.
Because this video is going to help people who are listening to us that the whole procedure in Spain, because this video we are really going to dedicate not only to congrats you, but also to tell people that how they can apply from us or from any professional to get the Canadian visa and how long does it take. And then I will explain them what are the documents needs. Not everybody can have the same documents. You can have different profile.
The stories are very...
I can have a different profile. But our target is to achieve to get the visa.
Sure.
So I just want to see in short version of yours.
To start with, my girlfriend got pregnant. And I've been around since like 14 years or 13 years now in Spain. But I never liked to have a child around here.
Wow.
Because I was always thinking ahead. So when she...
You mean thinking ahead to move to another country?
Yeah, Canada precisely.
You were always focused?
Yes.
Okay.
So when she got pregnant, I had to move her out of Spain to Canada.
Okay.
And because it was easy for them because they had nationality and all that.
Spanish nationality, European nationality. Yeah.
So I had just a residence, so I had to seek a visa. This was the reality, I know.
Yeah.
But I was kind of reluctant. I was thinking because I consider myself a smart person also, so I thought I could do it myself.
Okay.
But all the same, I was reluctant.
Yeah.
So there was this day I gave it like, well, I'm going to do it today myself.
Wow.
Went online, I did my research, then I realized I need the hand of a professional.
Okay.
Because if I make a mistake, it might take me forever.
There's no step back.
Yeah.
There's no step back.
So I went online in search of a professional. Luckily, I got his contact online.
Okay.
I wasn't introduced by anybody. I searched for your contact online.
You just Googled?
Yes.
Like the visa consultant in Barcelona? Okay.
Yes, I saw several, but yours was what I ticked on at that very day.
Luckily,
yeah.
not for us, not for you, but
luckily.
maybe it's our luck too to have you.
I put a call through, and I still was trying to be very smart.
Yeah. Okay.
I still was trying to be very smart. I wasn't too open to you initially.
Okay.
Then there was this word you used that triggered me. You said, "Listen, you've got a bow and an arrow.
Yeah.
You have to
shoot
it right. Because if you miss...
There's no way. Because I want to explain here a bit, because when he explained me his scenario, that you allow me to say your scenario?
Sure.
Is it okay? That he's been refused. His girlfriend is Spanish. His girlfriend and his kids, they were born in, the kids were born in Canada. And there was a huge... I would say a communication that I'm not able to do this here, but there was a huge thing that we are not able to get a sponsorship from her. She can't sponsor, and the kids were born there. He was here, and my message to him was, because I just can see one thing, one arrow and one bow, and if we have to hit, we have just one point, and the point was this, that I'm going to see my kids.
Sure.
Coming back to you, yeah.
So he said that, and I was left with no choice but to put a call through again and just tell him the raw story, the original situation.
Yeah.
Because that was the only way I felt he really would understand. He really could understand the situation and know what could be done. And he was like, "Well, are you working?" I said, "No, but I I have my previous pay slip.
Vida liberal.
I know that. So he asked me to look all the documents that I could find.
Yeah.
And up to my family status up there.
Yeah,
so,
in Canada.
Canada. So I brought everything and I just believed in him.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I just did believe in him from the very first conversation. So
thank you.
And if you ask my advice to anybody, I would say patience.
That's the key.
Patience and
believe.
Be true.
Yeah.
Be true.
Yeah.
Don't hide anything because they definitely will find out.
Yeah. Because the thing is, I'm going to explain you something, which is, I think so most of us, we think that only the high profiles can get the visa.
Yeah.
This is
true.
not the truth.
True.
Not only the high profiles can get the visa, they can also get the refusal. The thing is, we have to transmit to the embassy that this is my situation. Right now, I'm not working, but I'm living in Spain from X number of years, maybe 10 years, 15 years. I had saved some money. I had worked previously. Now I'm not working, but maybe I'm going to work in future. Yeah. My family is there in Canada. They have a critical situation too. So what I need is I want to go. So his story, I can't really compare with anyone, but I want to give a message to all who are watching us from Middle East, from Africa, from Asia, that the thing is, mostly what happened is when we see a visa of one person, we think that we can imitate or we can copy the same procedure. It's never going to happen. Your situation is different. Your scenario is different. You came to Spain differently. You worked in different companies. Your salary is different. Your bank balance is different. And maybe you don't have anybody in Canada, but it doesn't mean that you can't travel. So people who ask me like, what's the balance they need to have in their account? There's no limit. Because it's up to you how much you earned, how much you are going to spend there, how much is your salary, how long you are going to stay. So this question of how much balance is needed and an appropriate answer, I don't believe in that. Because for us, for example, if a person is earning 1,500 per month and he's spending 1,000 per month, it means the remainings are only 500 euros. So for me, I think so we have to calculate. We have to see how much he's earning, how much he's spending, and at the end, what's the saving. So the second question which comes, what's the salary, what's the minimum salary for Canada? There isn't anything like this.
No.
You are in a situation, maybe you are not working, but you are getting money from different resources. Maybe you are getting unemployment funds, maybe you have sufficient funds to travel, maybe you are a regular traveler. So it varies from person to person. And then the third thing is the sponsorship. Normally we do ask for the sponsorship from Canada, but in few cases, people are not able to provide us the sponsorship, which is also called the invitation letter. So it's not necessary to have an invitation letter, but if you can provide, it's really going to help your application. And the fourth thing is, for example, the travel history or the refusals. So he's been really truthful with us because he explained me, this is what happened in my previous refusals, and this is what I'm going to do now. So he told us everything. We worked, we studied, we sketched everything, we worked on that, and then at the end we reached where he wanted to go and we got his visa. So in brief, the questions that been asked over the phone or over WhatsApp, I think so I had tried my best to give you the answer. But if still you have more questions or more queries, please don't hesitate to contact us on our numbers which are in our description or maybe which is on somewhere there on this screen. And if you have any query regarding Australia, Canada, UK, New Zealand, Japan, we'll be happily provide you we will assist you and we will provide you our services. Thank you. And I'm going to say thanks to Alastair, and we are done for today. Thank you, Alastair.
Thanks to you too.
Thank you.
Thanks to you, the cameraman.
Thank you, mate.